Running through his mind all day, I'm tired. I'm the boss now, do higher. Hang the phone up, I'm so wired. Couldn't sleep, my floor's too higher. I got keys, that girl's on fire. Who's the boss? I got 5 on me, like what's the cost? I'm at 5 hotel in a suite, I'm lost in white. Get down sheets, I got stripes on my cheeks, Hermes fur on my feet. I'm a leap.
All right, man, I'm going to do a quick run through so I can go ahead and get my game going. I got the Titans this week, but just to go ahead and knock this out real quick, man, you got, looked like it was a forced win for the Bears. You like you had it looked like it was set to get the Bears a forced win, but Arizona pulled one out, man. Arizona's up. So Arizona got them a win, 22-16. Arizona looks like you found some things out. Stole them a win, man. Good job, cuz. All right, you got Atlanta over Detroit. Atlanta 27 to Detroit's 14. All right, you got the Tennessee Titans in a close one against the Houston Texans, man. That division is always having close games, man. I like the way they compete over there. Then you got Denver over here with a fair sim to Kansas City. You have Buffalo with a 1-score win over the Miami Dolphins, man. Miami Dolphins can really play, man. That division's tough over there. You got the Jets over the Colts, 31-14, man. Looked like it was a good game. Jets pulled it off. You got Cowboys versus Bucks. The Buccaneers slid by. Cowboys has been down this year, man. It ain't looking good for them. And when you got over here is you got another elite game, because anytime the Commanders lose, it's against someone who's elite. Commander said that he was going to beat the hell out of the Eagles, and it wasn't going to be the same way that it's been, which in reality, it was the same exact score as the first time we played. 14-50, the Commanders are in no way, no how, in any form competition for the Eagles. 14-50, the Commanders don't improve their record as they remain with only 2 wins. All right, you got the 49ers and Giants with a fair sim game. The Giants took a beating to the 49ers in the computer game. Then you got Cleveland in a beating over New Orleans, which New Orleans still conceded that game, but Cleveland beat the hell out of them 49-7. So that was a pure beating, man, straight belt, 49-7. Then you got New England here beat up on Las Vegas, 34-17. Then you got the Seahawks and the Rams in a close one, man. They played the game twice. They just finished it up, 21-14. Rams is in a all-out fire sale, getting rid of a lot of players, but he also brought in some players. But 21-14, man, it's not looking as promising for the Rams as it once did. But we'll stay tuned and see what's going on. Whoa! Hey, see, I didn't know that this happened. Now, I told the kid a while back that he wasn't better than Baltimore. He said Baltimore was ass. They played the game. He said Baltimore was ass. He wasn't a good user, but Baltimore standing on business when it comes time to the Cincinnati Bengals. I keep telling people, man, this game is about matchups, man. Some people match up better with others than they do with others. And looks like Baltimore matches up really well with Cincinnati because he is yet to get a win on Baltimore. At least that's what I'm thinking. I don't know if they played already this season. I hadn't seen it. But right now, it looks like Baltimore has the upper hand. If they have played and they've split, then Baltimore is up 3-1. If not, and they haven't played, Baltimore is 3-0. Or If it's been a pure sweep, then it's 4-0. So either way, Cincinnati is not better than Baltimore. Baltimore has the bragging rights over Cincinnati, and it ain't good. 35-7, Baltimore with an in-division win. Then you got Pittsburgh and Jacksonville here. Hey, man, I talked to Mac, man, and what Mac told me was that he was going to go for the tie, but his son said go for the win. And there you have it, 20-17, Jacksonville over Pittsburgh. Wonder if Pittsburgh bounces back next week. All right, you got Minnesota beating the hell out of Carolina, 38-9. All right, so here we are in week 9. You got Raiders over Chiefs. This is a game that everybody's going to be watching. I'm interested in seeing it. I think it's going to be a funny game. I know Brock Bowers is going to go crazy, but the Chiefs said he's better than the Raiders. The Raiders say he's better than the Chiefs. We're going to really see who's better than who. I'm actually going to take I think I'm going to take the Raiders. Nah, I'm going to take the Chiefs in this one. I'm going to take the Chiefs in a win over the Raiders. You got Falcons over Saints. Saints look like he's taking. Saints, he's conceded damn near every game he's played. We're going to probably look for a new Saints user. Falcons, I'm going to take the Falcons and get them a win right here. You got Colts over Jags. Oh, man, I think every time these two here run into each other, man, it's a real game. You never know what's going to happen, but if I had to put my money on it, I'm going to take Jacksonville over the Colts. I would have made this game a week, but I thought the other two games would be a little more exciting. I was only going to use 2 games of the weeks, but I'm going to take Jacksonville in this game over the Colts. You got Eagles over the Titans. Every time me and this guy play, man, it's a pretty decent game, man. We go back and forth, man. Titans does his thing. I like the Titans as usually. He's a great passer, but I'm going to, of course, take myself in this win over the Titans. All right, you got another game of the week right here. Steelers over Bengals. I like when these two match up. You never know what's going to happen, man. The Steelers just came off the L. Bengals just came off the L. This game is definitely for whoever's going to sit at the top of the division, I would assume. But I'm going to take the Steelers in this one, man. I think the last time the Steelers said that the Bengals can't fuck with them or walk in a room with them, the Steelers was able to prove that as accurate. The Steelers was the last AFC representative against the Buffalo Bills in the Super Bowl or in the AFC Championship. And he didn't win that game, but it looks like he took over his division. So let's see if he can keep that going right here. So I'm taking the Steelers over the Bengals in the game of the week. You got Lions over Vikings. I'm going to take the Vikings in this game. I think the Vikings he's on a tear. He got some money out there on the line, and he's going to, hey, put on some clothes, dude. I got the live on. Put on like a shirt or something. You said what? Huh? Yeah, go get those little sausage biscuits out of there. They are. I think they're in the freezer. And then store it in the microwave for like a minute. I'm about to come up there. I got you. What? Go ahead. All right, so I'm going to take the Vikings over the Lions in this one. I'm going to take the Bills in the Pack. I'm taking the Bills over the Packers. There ain't even a question about this. I'm going to take the Giants over the Cowboys. Cowboys been real shitty, man. I'm talking about, man, it's been cesspool shitty. And I don't know what to say. The only person he can beat right now is James Jenkins, and that ain't saying a lot about beating on a guy who ain't won but 2 games. But I'm going to take the Giants in this win. You got Chargers and Panthers. I'm going to take the Panthers over the Chargers in this one, man. It's not too much to really talk about in this game, but that's just what it's going to be. Rams going to come back in this game, and he's going to beat the hell out of the Cardinals. It's going to be straight belt. I like the Rams in this one. You got Seahawks over 49ers. I think it'll be a good game if the 49ers show up and play, but I'm going to take the Seahawks to put belt on the 49ers. Buccaneers at Ravens. I'm going to take the Buccaneers to get back in the win column here over the Ravens. I think the Ravens only care about beating on the Bengals. So I'm going to take the Buccaneers right here. All right, man, we got the second game of the week here. You got the Jets going to New England. They're in Foxborough to see if they are going to be able to sit at 2 for the division, man. I like the Jets in this game, man. I just don't fucking like Kizzy. So I don't want to see anything positive happen for him because he's a fucking asshole. But I'm going to take the Jets. I hope every player on the fucking Patriots roster gets hurt. And I also want to see him lose that fucking bet. Hey, Jets, keep in mind, the Vikings say he'll give anyone $20 that will beat the Patriots. You got to beat the Patriots, man, to get that 20, man. Get that $20 and beat the Patriots, bro. That's the way this game's going, man. The Vikings said $20 to anyone who whoops on the Patriots. Let's see if you can do it. Let's see if you can do it, Preston. All right, you got I'm gonna take the Dolphins here, man. So just to recap everything I just said, man, you got Chiefs over Raiders, you got Falcons over Saints, you got Jags over Colts, you got Eagles over. You like the high priest? Go vote for him. I like the Jets. I'm gonna take the Jets in this one. I think the Jets own him, man. Like I said, man, he the high priest is the low priest when it comes to those division games. So I'm gonna take the Jets in that one. Okay, I'm taking Eagles over Titans. I'm taking Steelers over Bengals. I am taking Vikings over Lions. I'm taking Bills over Packers. Giants over Cowboys. Panthers over Chargers. You know what? I changed my mind. I'm gonna take the Chargers over the Panthers. Nah, I'm gonna stick with Panthers over Chargers. What's up, Bray? Yeah, you can. Seahawks over 49ers. Buccaneers over Ravens, Jets over Patriots, and Dolphins over Broncos. Those are my picks for the week 9. Go ahead and make sure you vote. I've tagged everyone in the poll. I also shared it in the group. If you don't vote, that's on you. I can't do anything about it. But you already see what it is. You hear what's going on, man. Everybody hit like, comment, subscribe if you don't mind. And go ahead and make your picks. Get your games in, man. Let's play Mr. Weekend, man. Let's get these games in and out, man. All right, man. Everybody, man, stay dangerous in these games, man. Get you some wins. You got the last week of the trade deadline. It's week 9. You all go ahead and make your trades. I'm not holding anything. I'm not extending any trade lines. I'm not extending advance. Get your games in, man. Get them played.